Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Más Monumental. Things already rolling. Stones seen as a player who can do little wrong at the moment. Much undoubtedly expected of him.
Well, he's been turning in some very strong performances at the heart of that defence, Peter. He's actually achieved a level of dominancy by the way in which he can deal with all types of opponents. Very impressive.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Mbappe. Koeman. Raul. It's Alonso! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Flings in across. And that should get the job done. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Mora couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
It's bounced back off the post. Corner number 2 then. Del Piero plays it short. Delivery from Mbappe. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. He is through here. He's onside. Martinez! That's going to go a long way.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Del Piero. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Argentina are trailing against the run of play. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Aims beyond the defence.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's got away. He slings it in. Oh, good climb! Mora. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Argentina
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the player.
Yamal! Oh, it's hit the post! Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Beckham does really well to win the ball there. And he's gone backward here. Koeman gets it clear. Beckham goes short. He is just caressing the ball. He's in a good position here. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curve.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Xavi Alonso. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mbappe carries the ball down the right. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Mora. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice bit of trickery. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Guardiola. And here's Van Basten. It's Alonso! It's wide, but not by very much.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Kvaratskhelia. Showing great feet there. Fernandez. He has found the way through. He's got to be quick to recover this. No, not quite on the same wavelength. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Argentina really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Van Basten. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Xavi Alonso. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! That had everyone off their seats.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Mora, and he's had it nicked away. Romero, Mora, Paredes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Fernandez, Mora. Costa Curta, herring after the ball here. Raul applies the finish! Well, that is rather wayward.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. He's found the way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's Van Basten! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Howson is the team's great visionary.
Argentina may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Mora. Paredes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get it through? And that's been won straight back. Oh, just skips past his man. Martinez! And that's a sharp finish. And just like that, he's into double figures now. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 19.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the set.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. And that was very necessary. Martinez. This is promising. And it's Mora. Great Pedri!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies.
He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pressing high and with purpose. Argentina are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Paredes. And it's Beckham. Now Mora. Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch. The final 5 minutes. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's being urged to shoot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Messi
reglamentario.
providing an outlet on that flank. Totti. Oh, it's Van Basten. Gabriel with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And it's Messi. And there goes the final whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Japan.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot's on here. Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vitz. Cafu gets across to intercept that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Hullet. Cafu wants to run onto the... It's rising! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Sade. Anton. And it's Rudiger. Mecha. First quarter of an hour gone. Mukoko. Ribery. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the counter is on. And the pass is intercepted.
That's good play from him.
Ribery. Now the cross. There's the header! It's bounced back off the post. And he's heaved it away. Ribery. That's going wide left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Germany are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Vitz. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Germany are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make...
Ribery! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Sade. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kimmich. Mukoko is onto this. Hullet never out of the action for very long. And he's picked out the run. Foot in. Ribery. Good running, strong and purposeful. Kimmich.
Germany through.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Anton looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now he's running away. Oh, important interception. Nesta.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Witz, he's beaten the last man. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Cafu is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Tries a shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Quick reminder today,
Germany unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution.
So right back into the action.
Germany can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And a header! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good effort! Oh, crossbar! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Sané. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? They get a throw in. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Witz. It's a threatening ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No, he's not getting past him there. Cafu. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Neymar.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Out towards the flank.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Just about up to the hour now. He's got away. And Sané! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution. Seedorf. Now Hoeneß. Hoeneß going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Neymar. Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Good ball, good take. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a lovely, neat pass. And they're back on the ball again. And he's managed to get free. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. That was travelling. Sané. And it's Kimmich. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Spread out to the left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Sané. Into the last quarter of an hour. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, just skips past. And a chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, some tackle that. Chance for Ito. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cafu plays it in.
Well played and well cleared.
And smartly reclaimed. Hoeneß! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Well, the two
Substitution for
coaches
Germany.
are signalling
Number
changes here,
14,
both at the same time.
Musiala. Number 10, Sané.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Number 27,
And he was alert to it.
number 20. Substitutions taking
Played
place.
for a throw. Cafu. Nesta. That's beautifully weighted. Anton. Rudiger. Schlotterbeck. And it's Götze. He's had it taken off him. Nicely weighted ball. Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. Adeyemi. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Ronaldinho. Zanetti. Zanetti delivers. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Mukhtar. So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something. Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. Shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Almada goes short. Lovely, now then. And the finish! Everton are looking to go forward now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a good spell of possession, this. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Almada, and he shoots! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played into space. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Raul. Here's Scholes. Shifted it to the flank. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fernandez. McAllister. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. That's a good ball out wide. Martinez. Decent chance! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Almada. Spread it left. Now it's Insigne.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Played out towards the right wing.
Argentina are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front.
Martinez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. This looks promising. Chance! It's a pretty loose pass. Martinez. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fernandez. 15 minutes till half-time. Almada is wide and looking to get onto this. This might spell danger. Raul. Tonali. Scholes. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Fernandez! Scholes. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Beckham with the cross. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he plays one through. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Paredes. And Fernandez. And here's Beckham. Scholes.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
McAllister is always looking to break lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Argentina clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Argentina looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Cambio.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Lorenzo Insigne. He's shifting through the gears here. And that should get the job done. Can he spark a counter here? And that is a little undercooked. Rodri. And it's Scholes. Raul. Almada. Scholes. That pass has been well intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's a good ball. And Messi! That's a fair try, but just off target.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And it's been taken short. Messi! And again! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
A case now of complete control. And this is Raul. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi. Now it's Martinez. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Swung over. Beckham. Rodri. Played out to the left flank. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Insigne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Fernandez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Might be tries a shot! And that's a good finish. And he is just ripping it up.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Scholes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Raul. Short changes him with that pass. Senesi. And it's McAllister. Scholes does really well to win the ball there. That's very neat. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, it's come loose. Rodri. No, again, there's no way through. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Corner number 4 coming up here. Almada plays it short. And a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Everton have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Raul. And that was asking for too much. Paredes. Just eases him off the ball. This is a promising build-up. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Lorenzo Insigne. It's gone out for a throw-in. Messi has created one goal already. And it's Fernandez. Great vision. Good take, and is he in? Rodri. Raul. Scholes. That's destined for the flank, and he's quick to return it. He's found some space. And the number on the board is 3. Thuram with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Fernandez. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Martinez. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Chelsea have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Driving forward. Messi. And that's really well manoeuvred.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Messi. Almada. Oh, that's a key interception.
Almada clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all.
And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Hullet. Cafu drives it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Fernandez. So it is still 0-0. Knocks it into space. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He has a look. Messi! Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cafu. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's whipped. And a header! Now, who's going to be first to this? No way through, so back it comes. Palmer. Palmer! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Towering header. Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that has not gone well. Fernandez. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Oh, they could break here. And it's Hullet. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Drogba. McAllister could move up a gear here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Almada receives it in a wide position. Mbappe. Palmer. Just past the 40th minute mark. Paredes.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lovely feet. Throw in. Paredes. Now Romero. McAllister. Martinez. And Senesi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Messi. Oh, good. And the whistle goes for half-time. reflections on the first half?
Argentina really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So
It's Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
McAllister looking for the run. That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's Vieira. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shot could be on. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now, can they get him away? Almada. Now it's Martinez. Oh, that's nice. He is through here. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Fernandez. And it's McAllister. Almada. Almada will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's quick to return it. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Martinez. Romero, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's the keeper's ball. Romero. Messi. Nice looking ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Didier Drogba. Number
Foyt.
7, Mbappe.
Romero.
Number 10, Palmer.
Messi.
Number 32,
And Simeone. Now it's Fernandez.
Number 4, Vieira. Coming on the field, number 14,
He's in a great position here.
Eto'o. Number 18, Griezmann. Number 23,
Somewhat off target.
Giroud. Number 15.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Who played through for the wide man. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's had a shot! And he's gone backward here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gullit. Terrific effort against the crossbar. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now. Martinez. McAllister. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick
So what do you take away from it all, Tim?
Well, Peter, I really...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
And here's Fernandez. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now this could be a chance. Nedved for Kostic. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And he gets rid in a hurry.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Martinez. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Kostic. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Paredes. Can he get on the end of this? Kostic. Nedved. And now the breakaway. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. And that's been won straight back. And the finish! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And smartly reclaimed. And here's Del Piero. Kostic. Cleared without hesitation. Fernandez.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Alvarez has it out wide and in space. Nedved wins the duel this time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Del Piero. Fernandez. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina.
Diamante always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Great ball, and he's Del Piero! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Bullish header! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Alvarez. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see it. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. We're up and running then. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pinches it off him. So no chances falling either way for the time being. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Shoots! Haaland finds himself offside. Paredes.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
That's an excellent interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Martinez. Martinez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Paredes.
Argentina are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Pedri. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! It's hit the upright. Oh, that's fabulous. And one more try! Goal! Argentina! Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Could move up a gear here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alvarez. Now it's Haaland. And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alvarez. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Good ball, good take. Messi. Haaland! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Things starting to look very... Messi! And yes, it's there! Argentina cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pedri caresses it. A header! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. Argentina now in a position. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He is through here. Vestergaard.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
To McAllister. Paredes. And it's Messi. And it's Fernandez. That is good strength. And here's Alvarez. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. Alvarez. Chance for a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is all they have time for. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrará un boletín informativo del Departamento de Policía Regional.
That gets us going once more.
Argentina really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
That's another chance! And there's a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Argentina are having a ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared away. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Looking for the run. Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Saliba. Pedri. Messi, looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Lam. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Haaland. Now it's Saka. Pedri. Messi. Picked out brilliantly. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Now it's Haaland. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Saka. Cross into the box.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
McAllister. Paredes. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. McAllister threads one in. Almada in acres of space out wide. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alvarez. Messi. Now it's Haaland.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Alvarez powering forward here. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Argentina clearly now in lead preservation mode. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Messi, upright and purposeful. Alvarez. And here's Haaland. Pedri tries to dink it through. Oh, well played. McAllister. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic. Saliba. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Argentina cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. There's the whistle. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Fernandez simply refused to be outdone there. Martinez, and it's Paredes. Over to the right flank. Almada. Now Paredes. Fernandez. Desai. Zanetti. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. But he's forced to go back. Romero. Now it's Martinez. Simeone finds himself offside. Cafu. Both sides exercising caution for now. And they're back on the ball again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Paredes. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Cafu. And it's Vieira. Zanetti. And it's Vieira. And this is Iniesta. And this is Iniesta. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And that is expertly dealt with. Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Gerrard. Zanetti. Backward it goes. And the shot! Goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game.
And Martinez! Fantastic from Martinez! A finish of true class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Argentina restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Closing in on... Goes for a shot! And that's in! And they're back in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Liverpool with the lead. Now it's Simeone. Great defending, strong and determined. Zanetti. Oh, they could be caught out here. Almada. And he shoots! And he hits the net. That is remarkable. All square.
Since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Fernandez. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Simeone. Oh, that's neat. Desai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Brilliantly cut out. Fernandez. That's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, Mada! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Almada really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Messi with the short one. Now it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the referee says that is that for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. The second half is up and running. Shot at goal! McAllister.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Opts for safety. Romero. Looking for the run. And Simeone. Simeone makes a dash for it. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Vieira. Cafu. Strokes it back. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Vieira. Cafu. Now this could be a chance. Chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Almada making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Gerrard. Great ball, and he's in here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Messi. And this is Messi. And Messi! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee is... Neymar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Neymar. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Iniesta, looking to play him in. Paredes. Cafu. Gerrard does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Messi threads one in, and he was alert to it. Simeone was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Fernandes. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Martinez! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Zanetti. Zanetti getting forward. Neymar. Into the last quarter of an hour. Rummenigge touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any...
Chance for a shot! And how did he not put that away?
Gerrard fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Two fresh faces, and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard. Cafu. Dani Olmo. Kovacic. It's Kovacic! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Cafu. Kovacic is always looking to break lines. And it's Kovacic. Tries to pass it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
This is it then, now or never. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Rijkaard. He's played it back. That is a little undercooked. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian...
Rice! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Denied by an instinctive save.
Trossard is offering a right smile there.
Rice. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now who's going to be first to this? Timber ploughing through the middle. Alvarez sends it crossfield. And Almada, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Fernandez. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rice. Now it's Trossard. Trossard stood his ground strongly. Lewis Skelly. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he skips past his man. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played out wide. Martinez. Argentina still without a single shot on target. And it's Paredes. And it's Fernandez. No way through. Now it's Martinez. Ødegaard. Rice. Lewis Skelly. And here's Trossard. Oh no, what has happened here? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. So chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Trossard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's managed to get free. Is there any support? He might not need it. And a chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Foyt. Paredes. 15 minutes till half-time. Saka. Good purposeful running this. Takes aim. Towering header! Goal! Arsenal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gyökeres finds himself offside. Almada makes a move down the right. And it's Paredes. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Almada. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good ball, good take. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's gone direct here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Lewis Skelly. Trossard. Trossard. He is through here. He's had a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I'd like to draw your attention
Argentina
to the
trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives.
And Martinez! And that's a sharp finish. Argentina are level. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Argentina restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Almada. Foyt. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Zubimendi. Ødegaard. That is lovely. Ødegaard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Almada. And it's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ødegaard. Distributed tidily. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Lisandro Martinez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's a sharp little ball here. Almada. Almada! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he has kept it out somehow.
Almada really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. And a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness.
The attendance for this
Ødegaard,
match was
opportunity for Arsenal to
62,005.
break. Fernandes, who does have an assist to his name. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he plays one through. Lewis Skelly scooting forward. Zubimendi for Rice. It's a promising position. Real chance! Has another go! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19.
Eze does really well to win the ball there.
Coming on the field.
Well, that's certainly more.
And he has been fouled there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. It's a pretty loose pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Surely now! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been cut short. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, what a ball! Now, this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And Martinez! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable club. Goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Pete.
Odegaard! It's a loose, and he's following up! But he's left disappointed.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 8, Odegaard. Coming on the field.
Foyt tries to clear.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Eze. It's a good run he's making out on the left.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
He is just caressing the ball. Paredes. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Martinez. He's got away. Nice physical challenge. A long ball by the goalkeeper. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it into space. It's a goal kick. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a good ball out wide. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And he shoots! And no mistake. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. As simple as you like, the outcome. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did...